Hi, Teri here from Stamping Magic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's project is this cute penguin scene card. I use the Penguin Place stamp set together with the coordinating penguin builder punch. The penguin at the top is coming down the hill so fast all the gift boxes are falling out of his bag. This is such a fun little card and it's so easy to create. So let's get started. These are all the measurements you need for all the elements required to create this project. So if you're interested in reproducing it, take a screenshot so you can refer to it later. Here is the Penguin Place stamp set, and today I'm using many of the images actually and this sentiment. The penguins will be stamped using Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I'm stamping on normal weight basic white cardstock. I'll use the same ink for the sentiment. Now I'm going to stamp this right on the bottom straight edge to make it easier to cut out. I'm now going to switch to Calypso Coral ink, and first of all I use this to stamp the beaks. And then the feet, so the double feet for the penguin that sat down, and then just a single foot for the other penguin. Real red ink is the next one, and I'm going to use this to stamp the hat, the large gift box, and the little shopping bag. Then I'll use garden green ink to stamp two trees. Now I don't know yet how many I'll need, so I'm just stamping two in case. Now I'm going to cut the sentiment first, and I'm just making a straight cut above where I stamp the sentiment. Then I can use my scissors to trim off either side. I'll use the penguin builder punch to punch out the sitting penguin, and then all the other items need to be cut out by hand. I've added dimensionals onto the back of the penguins, the sentiment and the large gift box. I have 4 strips of different colours of cardstock here, and they're approximately 1/4 inch wide. So I have balmy blue, real red, bumblebee and polished pink, but you can use any colours that you want. Now I'm just going to use my scissors to cut the gift boxes, and again this is about 1/4 inch, so they're square, but it doesn't really matter. So I've cut 1 in polished pink, 1 in real red, and then I'm going to make 2 in bumblebee and 2 in balmy blue. I'm now going to take a black pen and draw a line through the centre horizontally and vertically, just to give the impression of ribbon. Now I'm using a Tombow mono writer, but you can use your black stamping blends or black stamping writer, or even a black biro if that's all you have. It will look fine. I've gone ahead and added mini dimensionals onto the reverse of 4 of these, 1 of each colour. The other 2 are going to be attached to the gift bag. Now this is a bit of a fiddly process because these pieces are so tiny. Now I'm adding glue to the top of the gift bag and the handle, and then I'm going to try and position the little gift boxes behind, just so they peek up above the bag. I want to try and leave the handle, the top of the handle, free, because that's where I'm going to attach it to the penguin's hand. I'm going to attach it to the penguin's hand just by adding glue to the top part of this little bag. And I don't want to obscure the foot, so I'll position it, and then I can flip it over and add more mini dimensionals to the rest of the bag. My front panel is normal weight basic white card, and I'm going to use Pool Party ink to create the little snow hills. Now the top one needs to be quite steep because that's the one my penguin is going to be scooting down. And then I'm going to add 2 further ones just to add interest towards the bottom. I'm going to place my sitting penguin down into the bottom left corner, and this will show me where I need to stamp the little antlers headset that he's going to be wearing. I'm using soft suede ink to do this. I'm going to place the other penguin as well, and then I'm going to use garden green ink to stamp some trees. And these would just be on the 2 bottom snowdrift hills. And be extra careful when you stamp these because it's very easy to get them slanted in one direction. You want them straight. I'm going to add a little shimmer and sparkle with my Wink of Stella pen, and I'm just going over the top of each of the hills. This is quite a subtle shimmer that the pen gives, but again it does add interest to the card. You want to cut away the top part of the card just above that top hill. This will eventually be layered onto a Pool Party mat, but I want to emboss the mat first, and I'm using one of the wintry 3D embossing folders. You get 2 in the set, the pine needles and the snowflakes, and I'm using the snowflakes. Now the card is too wide to go into this vertically, so I'm just going to emboss the top half of the card. And this is how it looks. It's an absolutely gorgeous embossing folder. Now I'm also going to emboss the white layer, and I'm using the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. And this just adds texture to that bottom layer. And again, this is how it looks. My card base is in real red cardstock, and this is half a standard sheet of card, scored in the middle and folded to create a portrait card. For inside the card I have a basic white mat, and I'll decorate the bottom of it with a strip of Pool Party, onto which I'm going to layer some of our Pool Party Designer Series paper, and this came from the retired Subtles 6-inch stack. We still have the stacks, but they have all new designs now. And then I have the 2 mats I've just embossed, and then all the other elements to make up the card. And that's my card complete. I love it, it's super sweet. Now here's another look at my original card. Now the only real difference here is the colour of the trees. On my original one I used just jade, and I thought it was a bit too close to the pool party colour, which is why I changed to garden green. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Bye for now.